Hey everyone, welcome to Encore, and today we're going to talk about the differences between refresher spray, setting sprays, and finishing sprays, so keep watching. Hey everyone, it's Corin, and you're watching Encore Makeup. Blend, blend, blend.
Hi, Corin. Stop using my lipstick.
Okay, so now let's talk about finishing spray. Finishing spray or fixing spray is basically the last thing that you apply on your face. Okay, it seals everything. Okay, so one product that I really like using is Dermacolor, and this is by Kryolan. Okay, and it's called the fixing spray. All right, and basically most fixing spray is in can form and it's in aerosol form, and you spray it on your face, okay, and that seals everything. And a lot of people mistaken like the other sprays as a fixing spray, but they are not, because they are not sealing your makeup in. And that's one thing that a fixing or a finishing spray does, is seal the makeup in, so that way it lasts long, it won't slip off your skin. It's great for like hot and humid weather. So this is something that a lot of people tend to miss and overlook. Okay, so there's a fine line between a fixing spray and a setting spray, so don't confuse the two. So what you're going to need to do is make sure you have a setting spray to set the makeup. Let the makeup set, okay? So which means, like, you know, let it feels like it dry. Okay, when you spray your setting spray, it should feel nice and moist and dewy, and then it should dry. It feels dry. Once it feels dry, it means the makeup's set. Then you need to seal it with a fixing spray. Okay, so seal it off. It's just like a aerosol hairspray. All right, it's you know, very similar to it. And the key ingredients in fixing spray, so you can tell that it's a fixing spray or a finishing spray, is alcohol. Now these are good alcohol that's designed for the skin, like ethyl alcohol, denatured alcohol, you know, that's that you can find in other makeup products. Now these are not the type of alcohol that's going to dry and crack your skin. It's not that. Now, these are the type of alcohol that are common with a lot of makeup products. So it's designed for makeup use. Now, to demonstrate the finishing spray and what it does to the powder, I'm going to do the same exact thing. So I'm going to start with my Naked Pigment. Put it in my palette, flatten it. Now before I can do a finishing spray on this, I'm going to need to set it first, because we need to set powder products when it's on your skin. So just flatten that. And then I'm going to use my Fix Plus to set it. And just let that melt and dry. Okay, so as you can see, the setting spray is all dried up and the powder is all set. It's not powdery at all. Okay, so it's got a nice smooth surface, and I'm ready to seal it with my fixing spray. So again, this is from Kryolan, and it's the Dermacolor fixing spray. And I'm just going to spray this on top. Alright, and I'm just going to wait until that dries. Okay, next I'm going to demonstrate which one's going to stay on the palette. I'm just going to use my filbert brush, or a foundation brush, and I'm going to start with the one that we sprayed with refresher spray. So I'm just going to brush that, and as you can see, it came off. Alright, and it's not like sticking to the surface. Okay, now this one right here is the one that we use the setting spray for. So you can see it's got a smoother surface, okay? And imagine that on your skin. It's going to give you a more flawless application. And this is why you need to set your makeup. Okay, so make sure that it's a setting spray that you are applying to set your makeup. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to wipe that off. And as you can see, it came off as well, all right? It's not sealed into the surface. Now let's do the one that we sprayed with a fixative spray. So now it's completely dry, and I can tell because you can see the white residue on the metal palette. Now if this is on your skin, it's not going to be there. It's just the way it reacted on the metal palette. And that also indicates to me that it's almost kind of like a powdery kind of like residue, and it's just basically telling me that it's already set and sealed. So we're going to do the same thing with the brush. I'm just going to once again brush it. So as you can see, the product is actually staying. Okay, so it's still a little damp right there, and that's why it's just kind of rubbing a little off, but still, you know, when I'm brushing it, it's still staying. So now how do we translate that into the skin? So I did the same exact thing. I basically did swatches of the same pigment, and I'm going to spray them with the different various sprays that we're talking about today. So starting with the charged water, I'm going to do that right on this one. And then I'm moving on to the setting spray, which is my Fix Plus. I'm going to apply it right in the middle one. I'm also going to apply Fix Plus to this one because it needs to be set, remember? So this is a setting spray. I'm going to do it as well. Okay, I'm going to let that dry and then spray it with the finishing spray. Okay, and let that dry. Okay, so now that they're all dry, I'm going to do the same thing. We're just going to do one swipe. Okay, so that's the one that we sprayed with a refresher spray. This one we sprayed with a setting spray. And this one we sprayed with a fixing spray or a finishing spray. So there you have it. Okay, so where it comes down to, first thing is like you need to hydrate your skin by using a refresher spray. Spray it all over the skin, then let the skin absorb all that moisture. Apply your makeup, everything, eyes, lips, face, whatever, alright? And then set your makeup with a setting spray, much like a Fix Plus, alright? And then once that feels dry, it's most likely a great indication that the makeup's ready set. And then finish it off with a finishing spray to seal everything, to make your makeup last long, to make it, you know, slide proof, and it's great for heat and humidity, and that is the key. Okay, so hopefully that clears things out for you guys. So where it comes down to, look at the ingredients, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of sprays out there from different companies, different brands, and all you need to do is like research the ingredients. And where it comes down to, if it's just water with some mineral infusions in it, it's probably just a plain refresher spray, and you need that to hydrate your skin. And if it's got some botanical extracts and also some oils that are good for the skin, in addition to water, then definitely that's something that's going to set your makeup, so therefore it's a great setting spray. And of course, setting sprays can also be a great refresher spray later on if you need to refresh your skin. And finally, a finishing spray, if you look at the ingredient, it's got some form or different kinds of alcohol in it that's designed for the skin, then definitely that's a fixing spray or a finishing spray, and that's going to help your makeup last long and stay on your skin and just seals everything off. So until next time, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!